This hypnosis experience is copyrighted by Key Guy Technology LLC, your 2019 copyright. This hypnosis file is not to be duplicated and or distributed without express permission from Key Guy Technology LLC. Please try out our product, the Hypnosis Key, by going to www.hypnosiskey.com. The Hypnosis Key is a digital package that comes with over 1,000 Hypnosis Mp3 files that are read by a hypnotherapist. The Hypnosis Key is a $20,000 value that we sell for a very low price. Again, go to www.hypnosiskey.com. That is spelled www.hypnosiskey.com. Please enjoy your hypnosis file.
You are presently profoundly loose, and the proposals that you hear will have a changeless and prompt impact on your intuitive personality. You will hear each word that I express, despite the fact that you may discover your mind meandering endlessly on occasion, on the grounds that at the present time nothing else matters, nothing with the exception of this awesome sentiment of unwinding that you're encountering. As of now is as if you haven't a consideration on the planet. No one needs anything, no one needs anything. There is literally nothing at all for you to do aside from unwind and let go and simply appreciate the sentiments that are being produced inside you. Since for some time now you've begun to create osteoporosis, a sickness of the bone in which bone mineral thickness is diminished, abandoning you progressively inclined to cracks. You're here today to help improve your osteoporosis and perhaps even fix it. So normally, you do all that you can to support yourself. You increment your calcium consumption, having somewhere around 3 dairy items, spread for the duration of the day. Be that as it may, not just this, you improve your eating routine in general. You find new well springs of calcium, for example, nuts and green verdant vegetables. And by eating a solid shifted diet you improve your general well-being. One of the biggest hazard factors for osteoporosis is smoking, so on the off chance that you right now smoke, you will need to stop right away. Another hazard factor for osteoporosis is a stationary way of life, so you gradually increment the measure of movement you do. You wind up taking the stairs rather than the lift and getting off the transport one stop early. From this minute on you start to appreciate utilizing your body to its most extreme potential, and in case you're a driver and delighted in driving your vehicle, or notwithstanding being driven from spot to put, you currently truly like to walk, you try to walk at whatever point you can, regardless of whether it is here and there stairs, to the shops, into town, or to visit companions. It truly doesn't make a difference. The truth of the matter is that strolling is ending up imperative to you. You find that you can twofold as well as treble your strolling separation, and notwithstanding when time is of the quintessence you such a great amount of like to walk, you have more vitality amid your ordinary, regular exercises, and wind up and in a hurry as much as you can, not anymore lounging around doing nothing by any stretch of the imagination. That is not for you, and even as you start moving around to an ever-increasing extent you're mindful this is how that it's intended to be, so characteristic to you as an individual with legs and arms. You are intended to practice and use your body, and as your action increments, so does your bone thickness. It step by step develops itself so it can adapt all the more effectively to the expanded strolling you are doing. You likewise utilize your mind capacity to assist you with developing a more advantageous point of view in light of the fact that you understand the association among brain and body, and your psyche is in complete control of your body for what you imagine you can accomplish, and your resolve to accomplish ideal well-being. Furthermore, with the intensity of your subliminal personality you can do anything. Your brain can control pretty much every part of your body. From straightforward things, for example, strolling and holding your breath, to progressively complex issues, for example, reddening or roughage fever. You should simply put stock in the intensity of your own subliminal personality. I need you to envision, since you are a little individual entering your body through any implies that you wish you are little yet groundbreaking, and you have every one of the devices that you have to fix your issues. What's more, at this more profound dimension of brain you can basically believe your subliminal personality to guide you to where your consideration ought to be. You have the upside of having encountered yourself both outside and inside your body, and you know precisely what you have to do. What's more, as you travel down profound into your psyche, I need you to envision yourself as a resilient individual, somebody in control, maybe a general accountable for his military or a chief responsible for his ship. You are so solid and amazing that you can without much of a stretch do anything you put your brain to. Also, you can be huge delay or you can be tiny, so modest in truth that you can accept circumstances for what they are and enter your superb body and unite with your brain. You wind up going into a major room. This room controls the majority of your program. It substantially works, from your pulse to your visual perception. Presently you realize bone misfortune is straightforwardly identified with the loss of estrogen following menopause in case you're a lady, and in case you're a man, testosterone levels reduce with propelling age, creating male osteoporosis. So now you have to expand those hormone levels. You stroll over to the board that controls your hormones and increment the switch for the hormone you wish to increment. That is great. Furthermore, as you lift that switch, you can feel the blood surge around your body, as though a major dam has been lifted. Also, presently the hormone levels have expanded, your bone thickness will gradually improve. Another component in the reason for osteoporosis is a lopsidedness between bone resorption, which is the continuous loss of bone, and bone development. Either bone resorption is over the top, and additionally bone arrangement is diminished. There are cells in your body that are accountable for engrossing old bone and creating new bone. Envision that you can see the cells responsible for bone creation as mega specialists from a survey board inside the room that you are in. You see what's going on down there. You watch your little specialists in real life. You can see them hectically working around different destinations of your body, separating bone and supplanting it with crisp new bone. Believe it or not, truly center around this picture in your psyche. Watch the bone being improved quickly and productively like a long generation line, as that is truly what it is. Be that as it may, after investigating, you can see that not all the bone that they are creating is top quality. A few pieces have bits missing. Once in a while they fabricate the unresolved issue wrong example, and some of the time they miss bits out totally. This isn't great. No big surprise you have been experiencing osteoporosis. You discover an amplifier as an afterthought and talk into it to tell your little specialists precisely what they ought to and ought not be doing. You know precisely what to state to them. Since you are their manager, their supervisor, their god, they listen eagerly to each word and act quickly upon your proposals. Watch them currently approaching their right obligations respite. Truth is stranger than fiction. Presently imagine your body working in flawless well-being, all frameworks working in concordance together. Envision your bones being revamped emphatically and unequivocally, with all the new calcium that you have added to your eating regimen being woven in. That is magnificent. Presently every time you tune into my voice, this CD, tape or other medium, you will think that it's less demanding and simpler to unwind, and your representation will be more grounded and clearer as your intuitive personality chips away at finding the best technique for you. Order your little specialist to manufacture your bones effectively until the end of time. Furthermore, these recommendations are immovably implanted in your subliminal personality and become more grounded step by step. In a minute I'm going to check from 1 to 5, and at the tally of 5, you'll be wide wakeful with lovely sentiments moving through your body, quiet and serene musings coursing through your psyche. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.